Guys, if you don't know my name, I'm Jasmill. So I wanted to get on here and make this video because I got literally like the worst haircut of my life. It doesn't look that bad right now, but I was growing I got a short haircut like 2 years ago, and it was the best decision I ever made. It felt so new. I was going through a lot of like sadness at that time, and I cut like so much of my hair off, like half of my hair off. And I went to this new curly hair salon in Boston, and I never experienced like a real curly diva cut haircut. And 6 months later, I got a trim. About like 8 months later, I went in for another like trim, but by that point, it was like over a year since my first initial haircut. So it was growing, my hair had grown a lot, so it was just like a little bit of layers, but my length was looking so good. My hair was looking very healthy. I was very happy with my stylist and with the process. So that was like 3 times of me going into this curly hair salon and doing my haircut. So I waited another year to get another haircut just because those haircuts are really, really expensive. It was a year of growing out. My hair got super, super long, like the longest I think it's ever been. My hair grew back more in those 2 years of me just doing like the trims and not even trying to grow it, not even trying to like do treatments or do anything. I'm just living my life, eating healthy, using good hair products, and it grew so much. In college, I remember my hair did grow really, really long, but then I did braids on my hair, and those braids really messed up my hair because my hair texture cannot handle like braids. My hair is actually pretty thin. Another year for it to grow, for it to be healthy, but it still never looked the same. So that's why I initially did cut it, because I just wanted to start all over. So I went in, and by this point I trust my stylist, you know, I trust my hairstylist. She did an amazing job the last 2 times I went in for my haircut with her, and I was just like, I trust you, like I just need a lot of layers and you can have your creative freedom. She's like, okay, we're gonna keep the length, we're just gonna have more volume. And I thought we were on the same page. And in the middle of the haircut, it was like nighttime. My gums. I was like sleepy, and it was like at the end of the workday. It's like fall time here, like, so like at 5 o'clock at night, it just feels like 9 o'clock at night because it's so dark and everything. So I was tired. I was like going in and out like of opening my eyes, and she finally finished, and it didn't look like there was that much hair on the floor, but when I looked at my hair and it was combed out, it was so freaking short. So short. I've never seen it that short, even when I cut my hair 2 years ago. On the inside, I like stayed calm, and I was like, okay, like I trust her, like it looks really, really short and crazy, but you know, she's gonna wash my hair, she's gonna style it, she's gonna zhuzh it up and everything, and it's gonna be fine. And she washes my hair, she puts in the styling products, and then she puts me under the blow dryer and for it to like dry up a little bit. And then I come out of the blow dryer, guys, my hair was gone. It looked like nothing. It was like tight little wound up curls that were sticking to my head because they were so short. And I understand, like I like curly short hair. It looked really pretty on me, you know, when I had curly short hair 2 years ago, a year ago. But this wasn't like curly short hair. It was like no hair. And it looked so lopsided. It was very unsymmetrical. It looked like I was going bald. It looked like she cut all my hair off. It looked horrible. And she even tried to like separate it. It looked disgusting. And she was just like, you know, I did this, you know, I went a little bit short, but it's because, you know, if you're gonna take another year to come back, she had like a little bit of attitude. If you're gonna take a year to come back, you know, we wanted to grow out and be in layers and everything like that. And I was just like, I'm sorry, like I don't like this. I tried so hard. Not so hard, because my personality with like dealing with strangers and like people that I don't really know, I'm not like that aggressive or rude. I can be blunt, but I'm a little bit more like nicer and understanding. But I was just like, I'm sorry, I don't like this. You went way too short. Like, she's like, I'm sorry you feel like that. She went over to get her manager, and her manager didn't even like say anything. She didn't say it was cute. She didn't say it was anything. And the lady that cut my hair, she didn't even say that it was cute either. Like, they both knew that it was trash. Like, they both knew that it was so ugly. The manager comes over to me, and she tried to help me as much as she could. She asked me if she could keep cutting my hair because that's what hairstylists can do. And she tried to make it more symmetrical and frizz it out a little bit more because my hair is so short. If I wind the curls and like it's defined and I try to hold them together, it looks like I have no hair. My hair now has to be frizzed out, afroed out, and that wasn't the look that I was going for at all. Like, she cut way too much. since it's Mercury retrograde and I went in on a full moon to get my freaking hair cut, that's what I get. And God decided, and the universe decided that it was time for short hair. And honestly, like, even though it's not what I wanted and I'm gonna have to wear my hair in buns and ponytail, not even buns, and ponytails, and just, you know, hold back for a bit for like 3 months for it to like grow out a little bit more. I'm just gonna use this opportunity to like try out new looks, experiment with new looks. I'm gonna buy wigs because with short hair it's so much easier to put on wigs. So I'm gonna buy a bunch of new wigs. I'm gonna try out a whole new look. This is gonna be a brand new me. And I do like experimenting with looks. But I also am going on a hair growth journey. I'm gonna try to get my length back in half the time. Sally's Beauty Supply, and I got a lot of products, hair treatments and strengthening products. I wanted to buy conditioner, but I was like, I feel like conditioner and shampoo don't really matter. Treatments and the products that you put in daily are what really, really work. And yeah, so I guess the first thing I'll talk about is this DoGrow. It's in a plastic bottle and I think it was the least expensive. So, you know, it's not like the best quality, but I remember using this a lot back then and it did help. It has sweet almond oil, meadow foam, shea butter, wheat germ oil, shea oil, corn oil, safflower oil, wild cherry bark extract, golden seal extract, henna extract, humulus hops extract, so many extracts. And what I did, and I'll show you in a little clip up here, what I'm gonna do with this is you can put it on your hair daily and leave it, or you can do a treatment with it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this to the gym with me, and I did it last night, and I'm gonna shampoo my hair as usual with my Castile soap, Dr. Bronner's, and I'm gonna put this with my conditioner and leave it on overnight. And I put extra drops of essential oils that I have so it can be extra stimulating and just even more powerful, because you know it doesn't have essential oils in here. So I put peppermint and lavender and bergamot and lemon, cedar wood. I just put all of the invigorating, stimulating, like antifungal and just scalp essential oils that really, really help. So this can be even stronger, and my hair already feels really, really soft. That I had to go back to using pure black castor oil. This thing is amazing. I remember in college in 2015, I put castor oil once a week in my hair for a year, and my hair was so long, and then I messed it up with the braids. The braids ruined my hair, but before that, my hair was amazing, and I want to get back to that, and I was on my way to getting back to that. But I'm just going to use this as a leave-in. Before I put on any styling products, I'm going to take a little tiny bit and put it on my scalp and on my edges, because I feel like also I want my hair to get thicker. And I'm also gonna do these essential drops. So these actually do have essential oils in there, and this is Bio 7. It revitalizes weak follicles and strengthens weak hair. It has tea tree oil, peppermint, lavender, rosemary, ylang-ylang, geranium, sunflower oil, fruit stem cell extract, I think argan oil, soybean oil, aloe, vitamin A, vitamin D3, and vitamin E. So these already have the essential oils in them, so I don't have to add anything. And you can just put them in the spots that you want to really grow your hair and strengthen your hair, and leave it in. And you can actually, I'm only going to do this once a week, but this you can use 4 times a week. ManenTail hair strengthener spray. You can also use this daily, and it is for it provides essential protection to achieve longer, stronger, healthier looking hair. It nourishes and repairs. It prevents breakage, split ends, it protects hair strands from heat and chemical styling. But I'm not gonna use heat. I don't use heat unless I'm like diffusing, but you know, it'll also help with that. And it just conditions and strengthens, and it's alcohol free. And some of the things in here are aloe, horsetail, colt's foot flower extract, horse chestnut seed extract, meadow sweet flower extract, red clover flower extract, just a bunch of different things. And it also has silk and keratin. A lot of things that I don't know are in here, but that's good, you know, it's putting me on to new things. So I'm gonna get started. Updates once a month so you guys can see the growth of my hair. And just let me know if you guys experienced bad haircuts before. Anything crazy this Mercury retrograde? Mercury retrograde is funny. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't. I like 99% believe in astrology and the planets and spirit, like the spirituality side of things, and then 1% believe that it's like all coincidence and it's all just like blah. So Mercury retrograde is notorious for delaying things, causing accidents and communication and transportation and vehicles and stuff like that. And then you also shouldn't be doing major things in Mercury retrograde, like getting married or starting a relationship or signing contracts or starting businesses and stuff like that. And also people from your past will come up because, you know, Mercury is going retrograde, and Mercury is all about friends and travel and communications, but it's like going back. So it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of time for reflection and looking back at things and reminiscing. And actually 2 people from my past that I did not expect to hear from them at all reached out to me. One was an ex-lover and one was an ex like business friend partner. And it was nice, you know. It was weird and a little awkward. And I feel like those things like only happen, not only, but like, of course it happened in retrograde in Scorpio season. And those 2 people both have Scorpio in them. And then also car accidents. Like I haven't been in a car accident, thank you God. I don't want to be in a car accident. That's like, I have PTSD from that. But huge car accidents have been happening in the city, in my city and the city around me. So just be careful out there. Don't do anything serious. Don't get haircuts. Don't text your exes. Just take care of yourself. It's rough out there. Okay, for my styling, I'll use this leave-in conditioner from the Main Choice. So I thought the ManenTail and the Main Choice were the same company, but they aren't. And my sister thought that too, and she was telling me that they are the same company. But I Googled the ManenTail because I thought that they weren't selling it anymore. I'm not really gonna use any gels. I'm just gonna use creams. Tropical Moringa, the Main Choice. Sealing cream, oh, it's perfect because it's the last product that I'm gonna use. But yeah, the hairstylist did not charge me. She knew that if it looked fucking ugly and she cut off too much, so she didn't charge me. And she said to come back in 6 months for a little dusting, a little trim. In Boston, it's really hard to find curly hair salons. Thank you so much for watching this little video, and yeah, stay tuned for more curly hair updates and growth updates. And if you made it all the way to the end, because most people don't, thank you so much for staying till the end, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.